Tigerpaw was founded in 1984. I'm actually the second generation. I've been running the company for about a decade. We started out doing consulting and custom software development and building computers. I mean, we've got a long story past, but our focus started to really solidify in the late 80s, early 90s, which is really about helping technology businesses automate and run more profitably. And so we got a big start back then with people selling phone systems. We're dealing with VARs, with the security and alarm, with point of sale. And it's interesting to see these disparate companies that are all now starting to kind of cross-pollinate in what we would call convergence. So, for example, people selling phone systems have moved into IT and now have also, in many cases, added security and alarms. So the whole goal of anybody that owns a business today, especially technology, should be about that recurring revenue model. So adopting the type of recurring revenue models you see in the managed services space, you see in the phone space, the unified communication space. So that we're seeing, and we've got tools and expertise to help with. And we think the smart security providers are the ones that are starting to take a look at how can I start getting some of that additional market share, right? I'm already got the customer. They're used to paying me. We have a trust factor. They pay me for their security. There's already a high trust factor there, right? What other services can I provide from a technology perspective so I can start getting more dollars from my existing client base? Our mission remains the same, which is really at the core to help technology businesses get and keep more customers. And we do that through a technology stack. It's an all-in-one solution. So everything from your pipeline management, your sales and marketing, and your opportunities, all the way through creating beautiful proposals with pictures for a client, turning that into a job, creating a project to manage the installation, rolling trucks and installs and purchasing and asset procurement, everything that goes along with getting all the items to fulfill it for a client, managing the recurring maintenance, the break fix side of the ticketing, all the way up through the billing and the payment processing. So in Tigerpaw, you can set up your recurring agreements, set them up to automatically process the payments, and we'll do that through credit card or ACH. And then finally, we'll kick that GL data over to your accounting package. So essentially, all the aspects of running a technology business all under one umbrella and one product. And of course, we have a mobile solution that's designed for those techs in the field. That mobile gives access to password keepers, which is really important. So again, what we provide is an ecosystem for running that business. One of the great things that I think we bring to the table for helping security and alarm companies be able to save money and be more profitable is because of our competition in other spaces. So for example, the managed services space, the IT space, incredibly strong competition. And that's a space that I've never seen another vertical that moves faster. And so what's really cool for us is that kind of that crucible over there allows us to build tools and methodologies that we get to bring over into the security and alarm space. So as you can imagine, if you're a managed service provider, it's, and you're charging people on a monthly basis and not as you go, managing your costs and managing your resources are absolutely critical because you can't scale up with bodies. So we bring a ton of automation to the platform, ticketing templates we bring, the automated billing, for example, because the traditional billing model is you're not getting paid for 75 days. We can collapse that down to 0 so we can keep that cash flow flowing. So, in addition to having the suite that manages your data and your customer expectations, there's an awful lot of automation behind the scenes. So we've got a ton of tools there to basically make sure you're buying the lowest cost price item through our Utilize integrations and our purchasing and procurement functionalities. We're making sure that your technicians are being fully utilized, that you're getting paid for all the time that you're doing. So there's a lot of those kind of components that go into the profitability side.